In today's video, you're going to get to see a beautiful 1975 MGB Roadster. Hello everybody and welcome to Classic Car ChitChat. My name is Kevin. If this is the first time you're coming to my channel, then welcome. I really appreciate you being here today. If you've been to my channel before, then as always, welcome back. Thank you so much for the comments that you leave for me, for your thumbs up, for you subscribing to my channel, and also remembering to hit that notification bell so you know when the next video is being released. Today you're going to meet a young lady. Her name is Rhonda. She also brought her husband Dave as well. They have a beautiful 1975 MGB Roadster. Looks very similar to my little girl. It is, however, the Anniversary Edition, which means it has some gold badging on it. It's 2 years newer than mine, and it has some beautiful rose-style rims that makes me feel a little bit jealous of them. It also has some unique British Leyland badging as well. So, without further ado, let's hop in, let's go for a drive, and let's check out this beautiful 1975 MGB Roadster. Beautiful. Okay, Rhonda, rev the engine for me. That's sweet. And honk the horn. All right, come on out. Okay, you may wish to stand together now. You are married, right? Just so we're clear here. She says with a sigh, yes, Dave. She says with a sigh. Tell me what you have here.
Go ahead. Oh, car. 1975 Anniversary MGB Anniversary Edition.
And how long have you guys had it?
2 years in October.
Wow. And what makes this the Anniversary Edition, Rhonda?
Just the plaques that are on it. There's some gold badging.
I like how we do this. All right, fine. Go ahead, Dave.
It's just gold badging, and there's a emblem on the dashboard itself, specific to the Anniversary Edition.
Wow. It's absolutely lovely, but it's noticeably a different color to mine.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Like I always thought, because when I saw you the first time, I didn't have my MG with me at the time, and I thought, oh, it's the same color, but it's actually not. Mine's a slightly deeper red almost.
Yes.
Than this one. So is this the original Blaze red or something?
No, this is called Vermilion.
It's very close to the original color.
Okay.
They've just put some additional clear coat in the last coat of paint to make it shine like this.
But it was never Blaze, it was always Vermilion.
Wow, it's lovely though. And again, it's all more or less stock. This is the way the car came out of the shop, other than I see you change the steering wheel, which is what I did too, because it's cooler.
Yeah, just the steering wheel and white wall tires on it.
Lovely. And I notice your row styles are in better condition than mine too.
We had them refinished.
Oh,
so I powder coated them silver and then masked them and sprayed the black.
Who did that?
I did.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to get some tips from you on doing that, because yeah, I think that's the next step for me.
It's a very tedious process.
No doubt. Yeah, you're right about the badging though. Hey, so this is the gold, again, from the factory. It would have been gold versus mine silver.
Right.
Correct.
Lovely. Why the MG though, Dave?
Rhonda always wanted a convertible, and we were right place, right time, and we knew the previous owners.
Oh, that helps.
Yes.
So what's the history? Was it always a Canadian car?
Was it before? Yes. It was owned by a gentleman in Toronto. The second owner was a gentleman out of Acton. The third owner was a gentleman that lived in Glen Williams in Georgetown.
Right. Okay.
And then the owner that we bought it from the guy in Glen Williams, and it ended up sitting in his garage for 15 years before we bought it.
Oh, wow. Why? He just never had a chance to drive it, or just
he wanted
needed
to
work?
restore it, but he had an accident and lost the sensation in his left foot. So he couldn't operate the clutch or the brake any longer,
what a
so he
shame.
couldn't drive it.
What a shame. So who actually did the work to get this back up and running? Is that you?
Yes.
Stripped it right down to nothing.
Really? Like back to the chassis and then kind of rebuilt it from that point again?
I ended up replacing quite a bit of the car from rust.
Wow.
The typical MG rust that always shows
Yes.
up.
Yeah. In the appropriate places too. it
Inner
seems to
fender
know.
supports,
Yeah.
new fenders, rockers, floor pans. The only thing that didn't have any rust in it were the rear quarters, the doors, and the trunk lid and the hood.
Okay. Okay.
They
so
were
what
perfect.
about 50% was perfect, the other 50 was not so?
Yes.
Wow. And the seats and the dash, has that been refinished?
No, the seats are the original upholstery, as is the tunnel cover and the dash itself.
Well,
the armrests
I'm gonna
are
stop
original.
you right there. That's pretty impressive. Like
Yeah.
it's, for a convertible, it's the first thing to crack or break or something, but it's not bad. And I see you have a little bit of a crack in the dash, which is where you'd expect that to happen just for
Yes,
the heat and that too.
The dash gets brittle with the sun and
Right.
they crack.
That's beautiful. And this is a little emblem that came with it, hey?
Right.
Yes, that's the original to the car.
Very cool. It does look awfully familiar to that one there, I gotta say. But can I take a look at the engine, Dave?
Sure. I haven't done much with the motor because it had great compression, good oil pressure when we
Right.
picked up the car.
And the carbs and everything were
I
easily
rebuilt
tuned?
the, it's the original Stromberg carburetor.
Okay. Oh shit, she's
So
better
it's-
than mine.
Pretty much all original.
And does she leak?
What British car doesn't?
Exactly. It's called rust proofing, isn't it?
Yes, it's,
Oh,
if they're
yeah.
not
Well
leaking,
said.
they're empty.
Yes. It's a sign she's alive.
Yeah.
But I do like the polished cover there.
I added the aluminum valve cover and also a fan shroud, which helped keep the
Make it
engine much cooler when it
yes.
comes off highway.
I have an electric fan on mine now just to help with that, because I just noticed that particularly for our hot days, like it gets really hot quickly, and oh, I like that. Did
That's,
you do
that's,
that?
that's a
Oh, you
Rhonda,
did it! Oh,
Rhonda's
wow,
creation.
Rhonda.
Yeah.
Very nice. Are you taking contracts for doing this sort of thing, right? Because there's one over there that's missing it.
They're the original bumpers to the car.
Incredible.
Meguiar's makes a really good product for restoring rubber.
And is that what you use to kind of bring
Yeah,
this back to
it's
life?
just a cream that you rub into it and it,
It's a white cream and it
Soaks
brings
into it.
right up.
Okay.
like moisturizer for your skin,
Yeah.
it just brings
Maybe,
it back to
maybe I'll
life.
apply a little bit of that stuff to see if it does anything to my skin. I love your license plate.
Thank you.
That is so cool. Wow. Very nice, Rhonda. Beautiful machine.
Yeah, very happy with it.
Oh, I noticed too that you've got slightly different badging on the side even. Like you got the Leyland badge,
Yeah.
right? I don't have anything, like nothing at all. So it is different. How long ago was this repainted then, Dave?
Almost 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. Just a little less than 2 years.
And again, it was red to start with, and it was repainted the same color,
Right.
correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
If
we
you
matched
look,
it as best as possible.
if you look here, there's the original paint color here.
Oh, right. Yes.
So we tried to match it as close as
Oh,
possible.
it's very similar.
Yeah, it's very.
Very similar.
This is just a flatter color of this.
Yes.
It's the additional clear that they added into the paint. It's not sprayed over.
right. It doesn't make it pop though, doesn't
It-
it?
Actually brings the color out better.
Definitely. I do love it. And I notice your antenna is on the driver's side, whereas mine's on the passenger side, although it broke. Actually, that was my handiwork, I thought.
Oh yeah.
I didn't like how it was sticking out. I thought I'll do a little adjustment, and as I'm trying to fiddle with it, it just broke in my hand.
Yeah.
But,
when I started the restoration, the original antenna was here, so I put it back in the same spot.
Right. Very cool. And you know what I love about this? Is the 3 wiper blades.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
that
Not
is
all of them
just the
have it.
coolest
Yeah.
thing. Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Very nice. And you got to have the fuzzy dice, right? Otherwise, it's not.
That's a new addition.
Well, it's always something you got to have.
They were giving them away at the cruise night.
That's right. Oh, this is fantastic. And I notice you've got a better cup holder than what I do. Is this a Canadian Tire special?
No, that's from Peninsula Auto, British
Really?
Auto Parts.
Like it's designed for the MG?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, guess
It's
what
in-
I'm getting next.
It's actually in the Moss catalog.
Okay. Yeah, because it fits way better than my little thing, which was that. Not the same,
Oh, right.
right? Not the same. Again, that's a Canadian Tire special. No offense to Canadian
Yeah,
Tire.
I don't know if it's an aftermarket part or if it's something Moss made specific for the MG.
Yeah. And again, the radio is something that you installed afterwards?
Yes.
Okay. What do you have in the trunk here? Just out of curiosity.
Mass.
Show me anyway, come on.
It's
Oh
full.
yeah, you got a lot of stuff in
Yeah,
there.
there's a spare
It's a
tire
full
under here.
Oh, you do
size
carry
spare
the
in there
spare.
as well.
Very nice.
Yeah, and this umbrella goes over to shade it from the sun.
That is good thinking. And the battery's back there too, I'm assuming?
Nope, battery
no,
is
battery's back
Under
in-
the seat.
in the normal bucket.
Under there.
Really? And you've got the two 6-volt batteries or the
No,
one
it's
12?
a single 12 volt.
And it fits right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's
Mine
a-
they ended up moving to the back.
Yeah, there's a cover you remove and it's underneath
okay.
the
That's
back of the
that is
seat.
very cool. I love it. Okay. Very, very nice car. Of course, I'm biased because
Right.
who doesn't like MGs as well? But I love it. Right on. I love it. Absolutely beautiful. And do you drive it a lot? Like, do you take it out? Like, I'm selfish. I don't take it in the rain. But do you guys?
No, not at
No,
all.
no.
It's only car show.
Okay.
The occasional cruise.
The weekend cruises with other friends.
Yeah.
Very
You
cool.
want to tell them about your birth certificate for the car? Remember you sent all the paperwork in and you got
I
that.
sent away for the birth certificate to Jewel, and they sent me some information.
I didn't even know there was such a thing.
Yeah, I guess it's for the anniversary edition.
There's a registry in the UK for MGs that track where the cars were built, what shift, what day of the year.
I guess what I'm doing after I contact Peninsula about my little
You
cup
have
holder.
to send them a little bit of information,
Right.
of course, but yeah.
Like the VIN number and everything else. From that,
Yeah.
they can sort of track down.
Yeah.
Yes, but that is a nice thing to have. Okay. And I see you've got the little clips here for the seatbelt, right?
I've got the silver ones as well,
Mhm.
but I figured we'd just use the black plastic ones until such time as they break, and then
Right.
add the strong silver ones to it.
Did you see mine? Mine's a little piece of aluminum my neighbor made for me.
Yeah, no,
Just to
okay.
slot
I
it
was looking
in,
at
and it's
that.
like
Yeah.
it does the trick. It's
Yeah.
it's lovely.
It's all right.
But the thing that I found, which is I don't know whether you have the same problem, is when you're driving, to me the rear view mirror blocks the traffic lights.
Okay, so
I just have a
for
heck of a
me,
time.
It's the visors and this.
Oh, okay.
Block it.
Yeah.
Because I'm just that much taller. And,
Right.
And actually,
So are you calling me short, basically?
not at
Yeah.
all.
Okay.
No, I just replaced her seat
This-
cushion
this
in the
seat
back,
here.
the
so it
supports.
raises me up
Oh,
ever
so
slightly
you
more
can
now, so
see.
it's like, oh.
Yeah, because I ended up moving this down to the
Okay.
dash area just
Yeah,
to
right.
give it a bit more clearance, so it's not blocking my
And
view
I
all the
notice
time.
You don't have the visors to.
No.
And I get it.
No, I
get
don't.
Why people don't have them.
Yeah, because it again blocks the view
blocks
even
it,
more.
yeah.
So yeah.
They're more of a nuisance than anything else.
I
They
think
don't
it is
do
too.
It
much.
looks good. I
Yeah,
think it looks good.
it does look good. It does give it that little bit of a
You
pop
want
for
the
sure.
complete car.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, it's lovely. And so speaking of lovely cars, we should take it around the block, don't you think? Go for a quick
Sure.
drive? Okay, so let's do that. I
do
don't
that.
think I've actually sat in the passenger seat in my own car for a long, long time,
Oh,
right?
that's
Because I'm
funny.
the only driver, really.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It's kind of a strange sensation. Okay. It is
Something else
different.
I had made too
What's
were
that,
the
sir?
sill plates.
Oh, yes.
And she made the badging for it.
You're getting a little bit handy there on your run.
A little crafty.
Good for you. All right.
All
I
right.
noticed your pedals have a little bit
Yes,
of
a little bit of bling going on there
Very
too.
nice too.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to go that way. We're going to drive. You must get a lot of looks though, Rhonda.
I do. Yes, it's a pretty special car. Yeah. just want to park in.
Yeah, we're just going to go around. If you go straight that way, we'll kind of do a little bit of a loop. So what was the very first car you had, Rhonda?
75 Datsun B210.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Learned to drive stick right from the
That
get-go.
was going to be my next question, because not everybody can. I'm glad you can.
Yeah.
Because it's just so much more fun on a stick shift.
It really
Particularly
is.
a car like this.
Yeah.
Right. Automatic would not be the same.
No, it wouldn't.
So, no,
This wouldn't
definitely.
go here.
And you don't have any issues like with long distances? Like, what's the furthest or longest distance you've been in this car?
I'm gonna say probably Collingwood.
Really?
Yeah, we haven't
From Georgetown?
from Georgetown, and,
Oh, that's impressive.
and that was actually with this car group that's meeting today.
Right, okay.
Yeah. So I don't think I've been any further, and I haven't taken it on the 400 series highways yet.
Right, I mean, that's my issue too. I don't really enjoy taking it on the highway.
No.
I did it once to go to the Bronte Creek car show,
Okay.
and it's like, you feel tiny.
Well, that's just
compared
it
to
with the
truck.
big
Oh.
18 wheelers floating around.
And the
yeah.
stone chips. And
Oh,
it was
that
just
too, yeah, I
horrendous.
never even thought of that.
No fun.
No.
So I thought if I do it again, it's going to be the side streets, which adds another 2 hours to the journey.
Right. And that's, when we go cruising with our friends, I'm the only MG out there
Yeah.
with our friends. And they like to go on, sort of the back roads and
Yes.
stay, safer from, and not even, no stone chip type roads or anything.
Exactly.
It's all,
Exactly. And I think it's way more fun and it's more enjoyable that
Well,
way.
yeah, you get to see the scenery of the world.
Definitely.
And, yeah.
Yes.
I think our next thing is going to be a transmission for 5-speed.
Okay.
to have that
you got the
extra kick.
standard for yes,
Yeah.
same as me, and that's
Yeah.
the one thing I wish I had, or even that overdrive would have been a nice. thing.
Exactly, yeah.
But yeah, you can't have everything. But
No,
hey,
eventually.
it makes us happy.
Yep.
And I love your little air conditioning system
Right?
there too. Very,
Yeah.
very nice.
That was Dave's idea. There we go.
Awesome. Oh, it's lovely. Brings back fond memories of my own little girl. so-
Right? Yeah, lots of fun. Enjoy it.
Hey, Dave, here's a question for you. Where does this wiring go?
Oh, that's, I had
yeah.
wired for putting door speakers in,
Okay.
but then I decided I didn't want to cut up the new door panels we
Right,
put in, and we just
okay.
put them in back behind the seats. So it's wired, just not in use.
For the event, that in case you wanted to. So, before I forget, so you never changed the engine. It's the standard 1.8 liter engine,
Yes.
like no other change. But so Rhonda's saying that the next thing is looking at changing it into a 5-speed, or is that the 4-speed with overdrive?
No, I've looked at both, but I want to do the Miata 5-speed conversion.
Yeah. Very smooth
'Cause
transmission
the
too.
Mazda's got a really nice transmission.
Right on. Okay. We'll have to chat after you get yours done about maybe doing something like that for my little
Right.
girl too. But
It's the only thing that's lacking for highway driving is
Yeah.
that 5th gear.
yeah, it's that little bit of comfort, just that cruising. I agree. But what can I say, guys? Thank you so much to both of you
Thank you.
for coming down to talking to me and showing me your beautiful MG. It's like, well, brother and sister. I'm not sure who's the brother,
right,
but
yeah.
I think it's an addiction.
and it is addiction. Absolutely right. But thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.